Today's guest is performing at Helium Comedy Club on Wednesday night, one show at 7:30. Please welcome comedian Crystal Marie. Hi, Crystal.
Hello, good morning.
It's so nice to meet you. We've never met before.
I know, Kathy. I was excited. I stalked your Instagram a little bit. I liked your Christmas tree, much nicer than mine. I was very impressed that you had all your gifts wrapped in unison. That was impressive. Whoever's in your life is incredibly lucky.
Well, thank you very much. That's me. Like, I need the coordinating wrapping paper and the bows, and everything has to be nice. And one year my son said to me, "Can we put color on our Christmas tree?" And I was like, "Oh no." I was like, "Yes." So the whole next year I bought all color ornaments and put them on the tree because I felt so bad.
That must have been difficult for you, but you know what? It was a good sacrifice to make for your kid. I would probably cry opening those gifts because they look so pretty the way that they're wrapped with the bows and everything, but I think I could get through it if the gifts were good. What did you get your son this year?
Yes. Well, Santa brought a 3D printer.
Oh.
Yeah, and my son plays hockey, so he got a new hockey stick, all kinds of hockey equipment, which is not cheap in any way, shape, or form.
Which feels very Philly to get a bunch of hockey stuff.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Anyways, let's talk about Brett.
Oh, yes. Brett, our producer.
Do you love Brett?
Brett is great.
Me and Brett, we're in love. It's one-sided, but I will get him by the end of this broadcast.
He said, no, it's not.
Do you have kids?
No, I have no kids, but I did freeze my eggs. So, Brett, don't worry. I know I'm older, but clock's not ticking as hard as you think, okay?
That's like the new thing because people are not having kids like back when our parents had kids, in their early 20s. And I have a friend who is a fertility doctor, and that's what she says she suggests to all of her patients that are in their 20s and 30s, freeze the eggs because she said, I can get anybody pregnant. She said, but if there's no eggs or the eggs aren't quality, then I can't. So that's what she suggests.
I always tell every single girl I know, if you know you want kids, just go freeze your eggs if you can afford it. And there's like a lot of good programs now, too, that'll help assist you with the financing. So they make it a lot easier than it used to be. And it's not hard. It's like a month of being bloated and then you got your eggs on ice and there's a lot less pressure, So, I mean, I wish I would have had kids younger, if I'm being completely honest with you, if I could go back and redo it. But I'm here now, and they're frozen. And so, I'm going to be 50 and real cute, and I'm going to tell everyone it was a natural birth.
Wait, get out. You're going to be 50?
No, I'm not going to be 50. I'm going to be 50 when I have the children.
When
me and Brett have the kids,
you and Brett have
I will
child,
be 50.
You'll be 50.
Brett is their producer, by the way, who is 6'4".
Yes.
You just won.
I live in Los Angeles. They're all 5'7" and under, so.
Where are you from? Where are you originally from?
I'm from Detroit, Michigan.
And you started in the industry, like sports entertainment reporter?
Yeah, so I started as like an entertainment and sports reporter on just online. I did a YouTube show called The Fumble, and I did another one called Holly Scoop, and then Extra. That little show. So I did a bunch of different things, HBO boxing, and it was a lot of fun. And then when I got what I thought would be like my dream job, the senior executive producer was like, "You should just try stand-up and see what happens." And I was like, "Okay." And I tried it, and then I quit the next day. It was pretty wild.
A lot of people say that. It takes time, a lot of time, a lot of failure, right?
Yeah.
But that's how you learn to be as good as you are.
I'm Middle Eastern. I like the negative energy, and I think I'm used to it. And at this point, I crave it. So, yeah.
Your parents are from Iraq. Were you born in Iraq?
No. I was born in Detroit,
Okay.
Michigan. Yeah. My parents are Catholic Iraqi immigrants. So we make up probably 1% of the entire country.
Oh, wow.
So, and I speak Aramaic fluently. It's the language of Jesus Christ. So, are you taking notes over there?
Brett is.
Brett?
Yes, Brett's taking notes.
For your future kid?
Yeah. So our kid will know a dead language, and that's special because it will help him or her get into colleges.
Just by saying that.
Well, yeah, we got to check all the boxes we can for those scholarships, Brett. Okay. Okay. Well, they'll get it all from me.
So you didn't grow up with any Iraq traditions?
Oh, I grew up with all of them. My parents were both born there, so they were, all the food. We ate all the foods. My grandparents lived with us too, growing up. So, a lot of food, a lot of shame, very strict upbringing, and it's why I probably moved to California. I moved when I was 20. So when you start getting when you want to get frisky, you're like, all right, maybe I should move across the country and hide this for a while. But then social media started and they caught on. So
are they okay with the comedy?
They are now. My father, God bless him, passed away a few years ago. My mom came here when she was 6. She's a teacher. She doesn't care. She has fun with it. I introduced them to it in the best way possible. I was doing shows in Lebanon. So I took them with me. I spent all the money I made from the show to take my parents there with me. So for the first time ever, they're watching me in this huge theater in Lebanon, in Beirut, Lebanon. So for them, it was pretty cool. I think they really enjoyed it, and that was the best way to introduce them to it. I don't know how much I can say on air, but there's some jokes that are inappropriate and that you don't want to do in front of your parents. But for me, I couldn't wait to do it.
That's great.
And so it was
fun.
And
did you look for their reaction when you said the joke?
Yeah, I had someone recording their faces.
Oh, that's great.
And so I like to show it to my mom all the time. And I think at my dad's funeral, they actually played the video.
Oh.
So it was exciting.
Oh, that's great.
Well, your parents were in arranged marriage?
Yeah, they were in arranged marriage. My mom was 18. My dad's was 10 years older than her. He said he saw her walking down the street. And he was like, I got to marry that woman. And my mom, at that point, he was the third man to come ask for her hand in marriage. So her parents were like, you need to pick one. You can't, this is horrible. Like, you need to hurry up and pick a husband. And so she chose my dad because he was the only one that said he'd put her through college. And he'd let her go to college. And back then, a lot of the immigrant women weren't going to college. And she really, really wanted to go to college. So he put her through college. He kept his word. He was the best husband. My dad was like obsessed with my mom. It was the best case scenario for an arranged marriage. So he was just crazy about her. But now I'm like, all right, well, now you're single. Do you want to try dating? Do you want to see what's out there? And she's terrified. But I don't know if you've seen my mom. She's on my Instagram. She is so cute. She's a baddie, as what they'd say these days. She's very beautiful. So I'm like, let's get you on a horse that you choose. And she's not into it yet, but I'm trying to convince her.
Aww.
So we'll see. Maybe Kathy, you can call her. And Brett, you want to call my mother? No,
wow.
I do.
She's already
but
changed her mind.
now it feels like now we're getting into something inappropriate. Brett, I don't know why you took it there.
Hey, you always blame the producer. You learned. You know how this goes.
Yeah.
You blame the producer.
That's true.
Yep.
That's true. That's smart.
So I've got to ask you something
Sure.
about Jane the Virgin.
Yeah.
Was it, how many episodes were you in?
One.
Oh, just
very,
one.
Very 2 seconds. You blink your eyes and you miss me.
Okay.
I played a news reporter, so it wasn't hard to do. And it was so funny when I went on the audition, no one could get the lines. And I was the only one that could memorize the lines because no one was an actual news reporter that
you
went
knew how
in.
to do it.
And I just went in and it was so funny. The casting director was so annoyed. I could feel it because no one was able to get the lines I don't know what was going on. And I went in and I just was like, okay. It was like second nature for me at that point. And I just did the lines and she was like, okay, well, you got the part. And I was like, okay, cool. So that was my first real part. And I really enjoyed that show because everyone was so nice. And I know there's all that Justin Baldoni drama, but he was the sweetest guy. And everyone on set was like obsessed with him. He was so nice. Like, I honestly think when you go on set, everyone's attitude kind of depends on the leading actors, the leads, because if they're miserable people, the crew's going to be miserable. But if everyone's so happy, it's usually because the cast is so great to be around, and you really felt like a really nice energy on that set. So I was excited that of all the gigs I could have gotten, that was the first one because it was my introduction to a Hollywood set, and it was nice. It was really exciting.
Any movies? Have you ever dabbled in that?
I think so. I just can't remember. Nothing huge. I just did one with Susan Sarandon, which was really cool. Yeah, I love her. But yeah, it was called The Gutter. It's on Hulu. And I got to play a salesman at like a cell phone store.
Okay.
Which you would never think I would get.
You've been to Philly before?
I haven't. And I will tell you, I don't know if it's maybe just I'm in the best area possible. Meredith, what's that area called I'm staying?
Rittenhouse.
Rittenhouse.
Nice.
It is so cool because
Beautiful.
by the way, I came from Atlantic City, which is a ghost town right now.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like miserable in Atlantic City. Not that I don't like Atlantic City. It's just the off season and there's a lot of cigarette smoke in the air and you can't really walk. There's one coffee shop in all of Atlantic City and I don't drink alcohol. So my only joy in life is coffee and Brett. And so I couldn't walk anywhere. I couldn't even find a grocery store. And so I couldn't wait to get out. So when Meredith called and was like, you want to do some press? I was like, yes, get me out of here. And then this area that I'm in is incredible. I mean, there's grocery stores, Targets. I mean, this is all it takes in life to make me happy. And there's even a dry bar to blow out my hair. And I'm so happy I did that since I was on radio today, and I know how important that is.
Crystal Marie is performing at Helium Comedy Club. Only one show, right?
Only one show. Yep.
Wednesday night at 7:30, and tickets are still available. Heliumcomedy.com. Crystal, it's so nice to meet you.
Thank you so much, Kathy. I love you. You're the best.
Thank you. Come back anytime when you
Thank
come back to Philly.
I appreciate that.